Alright guys, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 once again. We're in the middle of the Lion's Den mission after we got attacked by Sigismund's troops. Now, I was in the camp hospital. In Sigismund's camp, I'm kind of undercover. But while I was talking to Katz and Musa, somebody stabbed Chertan, the Cuman's commander. I was tasked with searching the area where it happened, and that's exactly what we're going to do right now, and it's very close by. So, thank you for joining me once again. Thoroughly enjoying this game. Now all I've got to do is find out where the poor man was stabbed. Search for the blood, or maybe I can use Mutt. Mutt? Mutt?
Here, Mutt.
Alright,
Search.
no, doesn't work. Oh, here we go. A little bit of blood on the ground.
And lo and behold, where might this trail of blood lead to?
Whoa. Henry's hungry. He's always, honestly, I think he's getting hungrier as the game goes on. This guy. Alright, let's sort you out for a little bit. Ooh.
Why would anyone throw away a lockpick here? Could it be I'm not the only one looking to make mischief here?
Interesting. Well, there is supposed to be, as we found out in the last episode, a spy in this camp. More blood leads in here. What is
There's
this?
powder all over the place. One spark and the whole store would be blown sky high. Are the soldiers really so lax? Or could there be more to it than that?
Yeah, of course. Well, this is the the finger of God. I mean, look at this stupid thing.
Yeah, Catherine was right. I'll never get such a massive cannon out of here. I have to get Katz to move it out of the camp somehow.
Understood. The size of those cannonballs as well. That's the spot where he was stabbed. Oh, I see. I don't know. Let's have a word with Katz.
Right. I've searched the whole place.
Did you find anything?
Nothing worth mentioning.
Oh, fucking hell. Let's hope Chertan can tell us something. Come on, let's go and see if Musa's done with him yet.
Where the fuck have you been all this time? While you lot have been playing with cocks up there, Chertan croaked.
What? Musa couldn't save him?
That fucking sawbone of yours finished him off, more like. He took one of his pagan potions and poured it down his throat.
Hold on a second.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's what I'd like to know. Can someone explain what the fuck happened here?
Chertan's dead. Not from his wounds. He was poisoned. Sir Grozav is right about that. But he could not be more wrong about the rest.
How dare you foreign dog!
Calm down, sir. Go on, Musa.
When Chertan was brought here, he was bleeding heavily, and his wounds needed stitching. But he survived. Then I gave him some wine to prepare him for treatment. That is the usual procedure. But what was not usual was that he started vomiting blood. And then he died.
Okay, couldn't you have just given him the wrong treatment, or the wine killed him? No, I'm not going to do that.
Isn't it possible you gave him the wrong treatment? Maybe you missed something.
I have taken care of countless wounded men. I know what I am doing. And if I say Chertan was poisoned, then he was poisoned. They must have mixed something into the wine.
What do you have wine for if you don't drink?
As I said, I give it to wounded men to ease their pain and for certain complaints. At the right dose, it can be very beneficial. It is not all that common in my country, but I follow the teachings of the great scholar Ibn Sina. You Christians know him as Avicenna. I tried other alcohol as well, but drinking mead makes my patients worse. And if I give them beer, they almost always shit themselves.
That's enough! Keep an eye on this fiend till I bring the guards.
Wait, sir. I have no idea what happened here, but Musa is definitely innocent. Chertan was stabbed first, wasn't he? And Musa was with me in my tent when that happened.
So, he's in league with someone else.
With one of the half-wits here, I doubt that.
Are you sure you're not trying to cover for him?
I beg your pardon.
Don't try that on me. I know very well you and that foreigner are best pals.
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a nobleman like you, but that doesn't mean I don't have my honor.
Okay, stand up for Musa. Absolutely, I will.
There's no way Musa is to blame. Even if he wanted to kill Chertan, he must have known that suspicion would fall on him first.
The lad's right.
Might I say a word about this matter?
You can be glad you're not in irons.
Please, sir, give me some time, and I will bring to you the real murderer. We won't leave this place until we clear this up. You have my word.
What? But sir, you said we were going to move out first thing in the morning.
Things have changed a bit since then, or haven't you noticed? Not even a handcart carrying dung will leave the camp till I give the order.
So I'm supposed to let a murderer go and put up with you in my camp meanwhile. Are you yanking my pizzle?
But sir...
Silence! Musa will remain under guard in his tent. He will not speak to anyone until the royal justiciar arrives from Sedlets. He'll deal with him. And my advice to you two is to sit on your asses and twiddle your thumbs. If word gets out that Chertan's been done in, things will get pretty hot around here for all of us.
All right, this
Where do you think
seriously
you're going, Henry?
scuppers my plans.
Stay here and talk. What do you say to all this?
I say we need to get the finger of God out out into the world so that I can rob it, take it back to my friends. But that's not going to happen, is it? Why did you stand up for Musa? Yeah.
Why did you stand up for Musa like that?
I don't even know. Maybe it's because he actually listens to all my stories and bad jokes. You must have got to know him a bit by now, too, huh? It must be clear to you he didn't kill Chertan.
No, I know. That's true. We should help him.
Well, the most important thing is to help Musa somehow, I reckon. We can't let them hang him without proof.
I'm glad we see eye to eye on this.
Well, what are we going to do then?
What's
That's what
wrong
I'd
with
like to
Henry?
know. We have to find the real murderer as quickly as possible. But what do I know about that? I'm not the royal justiciar.
I think Henry's overtired. Oh, poor lad. Look at him. He's sleeping on his feet. Who is this justiciar?
What is this royal justiciar?
He's a crown official who makes sure the law is enforced in this land. His people catch and try all sorts of counterfeiters, rebels, aye, murderers too. Sigismund may not have appointed one yet, but I've heard he's put Steber of Stebersitz in charge of this kind of thing. And if that's true, and Gorzov brings him here, we're all in the shit.
Stiberitz. He found that very hard to say. And I'm going to try it as well. Who is Steber of Stebersitz?
Who is this Stebor of Stebersitz?
A real big cheese, lad. He owns half of Upper Hungary. And you don't get that kind of wealth by being kind-hearted. Trust me.
You really don't have any idea what to do next?
How could I? We should probably talk to Musa. Find out exactly what happened.
But Grozov has him under guard.
And there's no way I can get to him. Everyone knows my face. But you could do it.
Me?
Who else, soldier? I need help. Someone I can trust. And you spent the whole evening with me, so you're not a suspect. You have to get rid of the guard somehow, and get to Musa.
Got it. How much time have we got?
All right. How much time do we have? To find a murderer, I mean.
I'm not sure. Grozov will most likely write a report to Sigismund, and delivering it to Sedlitz won't take long. Then he has to decide what to do next, which means sending the royal justiciar here. And how long can that take? I'd say we have 2 days or so.
All right, we're on a timer. I've got to do this. Even if I wanted to go out open worlding, it's not an option. Go from the baths. Oh, that could help.
Well, I know one of the bathhouse wenches. Maybe she could distract the guard while I slip past and talk to Musa.
That's not a bad idea. If you can talk her into it, that's bound to work. Off you go, then. And Henry, be careful. I'm depending on you.
Yeah, I think Henry really, really needs a night's sleep. I don't know why he's all floppy-headed. He hasn't got the sleep icon on, so he's not there. Ask Catherine for help with the guard. Yes, hell yes. Right, away, guard. Let's go. Catherine, or what did I call her? A bathhouse wench.
Stop, you bastard! Nobody's allowed in here.
No, that's okay. I'm going.
All right, keep your hair on. I'm going.
Move your ass then!
God, I didn't even get through the door. Right, Catherine, where the hell are you? Prepare to defend Musa. Ah, there you are. Need your help? Remind me of our plan. I need to lure the guard away from Musa. Yes.
There's something I need your help with.
Oh, what a surprise. What is it this time?
There's a guard posted outside Musa's tent. I need to lure him away for a while. So I thought...
That I could use my feminine charms on him?
Something like that.
You're out of luck. I have my own problems now. I told you when I was bathing you, remember? But maybe if you were to help me out...
Right, okay, hold on. I've forgotten what I was supposed to do for you now. Stealing the cannon is getting more complicated. What can I do? What can I do for you?
You said you needed my help with something?
I do. It's just... Well, it's not easy to talk about, you know? Someone's been following me. I haven't actually seen anyone, but I can't help feeling someone staring at me all the time. And once, I even heard something.
Okay, this is going to be difficult. If I have to do this before the Musa mission... Oh. Okay,
What did you hear?
The other night, I was woken up by a man's voice. Like he was standing close by and whispering.
Do you think somebody's found out? Oh, yes, well, you know, we're both undercover here. Do you think you've been rumbled?
Do you think someone's found out who you are?
Judging by the mumbling, I reckon this is about something else entirely. But you never know what a creep like him might notice. I'd feel a lot better if you could get rid of him somehow.
Okay, is that all?
Has anything else strange happened?
No. Except maybe... I lost a shoe.
A shoe? Just one?
That's just what's so strange about it. If both went missing, I just think someone stole them. But one? What good is one of my shoes to anyone?
I could think of a few things.
Yuck.
I was thinking, yeah, maybe we found a foot fetishist. When did it happen?
When did all this happen?
About 2 days ago. It was quite late at night. I haven't slept a wink since.
Did you understand what the bloke was saying?
Not a word. It didn't sound like Czech.
What did it sound like? Polish? German?
Hungarian. You can't mistake their gibberish for anything else. I reckon it was some Cuman.
All right, I will
This
help
is
you, and
getting
God knows.
serious. But we should find the bloke and have a word with him.
What do you plan to do?
I'll wait for him here. Mutt will track him down.
If he really did steal your shoe, Mutt could track him down.
That's perfect plan.
That's not a bad idea. But you'd have to give him something to get the scent.
Well, your other shoe.
You've got the other shoe, don't you?
There you go.
You can't
Genius.
walk around with one shoe on anyway. And Mutt's dependable.
It's not Matt I'm worried about. Just sort things out with a creep. That's all I care about.
All right, I'll get rid of him.
I could lure him out of the camp and slit his throat, couldn't I?
I could manage that myself. But it would only cause trouble. Is that really the best you could think of? Give him a fright. Beat him up. Just don't kill him.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. But now go. We both have work to do.
Got it, Catherine. All right, Mutt, get over here. We've got to do that. Yes, good. Track
Here, Mutt.
Catherine's shoe.
Search.
Good boy. All right, come on. This actually is exceptionally handy because this will save us a whole load of time. I was worried it was going to be a difficult mission, but I think this will do. So he's on the sniff for a cumin. That was a horse. Why is it making a cow sound? Oh, because there's a cow right next to it. I thought the game had a bug in it. Oh, no. Oh, I thought you were it. I thought that was it. Hello, other dog. Come on.
What is it, boy?
He's found him.
Is this where the shoe thief lives?
Ah, Chertan. Chertan. Okay, we got it. What do I search for? Oh, there it is, the stolen shoe.
That's Catherine's. So this is where the cumin who won't leave her alone lives. So it's you. You're the cumin that keeps bothering the black-haired bath wench. You'll leave her alone. Got it?
Mi van? Nem értem.
What are you on about? You don't understand a word I say, do you? Bathhouse. Das bad. Washing. Bathhouse wench. Woman. No watching. 9. Got that? Again?
Igen? Aha. A fürdős lány. Miért ne? Minek ütöd bele az orrod? Igen. Szeretem.
What? I don't understand. Okay, so it worked. See to it that Chertan leaves Catherine in peace. Okay, well, I think he understood what I was talking about. Why did you steal her shoe? I mean, like, his answer is going to be intelligible. If you don't leave her alone, I'll smash your head in. Well, yeah, leave her alone, you're scaring her. Why did you steal her shoe?
Look, ogling a girl is disgusting, but I get it. But why the hell did you steal her shoe? Das Boot. Steal.
Oh, God.
Warum?
We've got company.
Das boot nekem, souvenir.
Oh.
Szeretet.
Couldn't you have stolen her scarf, for Christ's sake? Why'd you do it anyway? You, woman, warum looken? That bad. Keine Liebe.
Én szerelmes. Ő hajadon. Nicht Mann. Én erős, ő szép. So schön.
So schön, that means so beautiful, I think. That's just German. Schön. I'm sure it means pretty or beautiful. Beat him up. Wouldn't a few groschen sort this out? Leave her alone, you're scaring her. I mean, I could try.
She's scared. Sacra. It's like talking to a horse. Ah! Help! That man wants to hurt me! Help! Save me!
What are you doing?
Huh? Bathhouse woman. Afraid. You? Go away. Du Schwein. Nicht amor.
Mi van? Félt tőlem. De én ezt nem akartam. Hát jó. Rendben, akkor békén hagyom. Nicht amor.
See how easily we came to an agreement?
Okay, I'm just presuming. I love the language, and he's gone straight back to sleep again. Yeah, there's a man with a guilty conscience. Yeah, I'm presuming that worked then. We're all good. Catherine, you can now help me with my other task. Didn't need to beat him up. Just needed to have a word. Have a word in his shell, like. Guess what? Good news. Okay, stealing the cannon is getting more... Oh, I should probably tell her this as well. It's all a bit of a higgledy-piggledy mix of different missions at the moment, but it is getting complicated. Will you lure the guard away? Don't you regret... About Chertan, yes.
I found the cumin who was stalking you. He's called Chertan, and I reckon you won't have any more trouble from him.
Oh, thank God. How did you convince him to stop?
I just told him a woman like you wouldn't waste her time with someone like him.
And he understood? Have you learnt cumin? Or did you explain it with your fists? And what about my shoes?
Here they are. Both of them.
Thank God for that. I was afraid I'd have to steal someone else's.
I'd
And
give them
Henry?
a wash before you...
What?
Thank you. You're a good man. I owe you one.
Oh, so hungry I could eat a horse.
Henry's hungry again. What the hell, man? How do you... Right, well, we're going to eat this sweet pancake. If it's the last thing I do. That's still not enough. I don't really have much else. I suppose I should just get rid of something with a lot of carry weight, or something that's maybe dropping in quality. Oh, cheese. Yeah, that'll go. So let's have that. Cheese and a pancake. The perfect breakfast. Anyway, remind me of our plan.
What was our plan for that cannon again?
It's a bit complicated. Stealing the cannon from the camp is impossible. There are too many people around. But the Pragas who are in charge of it are getting ready to leave for Sedlitz. Well, they were before it all went to hell. So you have to help them sort out their mess. So they'll finally take the cannon and move out.
And when they leave the camp, we'll ambush them and steal the cannon.
Yes, that's the plan. I knew it all along. So it's getting complicated because they're not moving anywhere, because there's been a murder and somebody died in Musa's tent.
We have to talk.
I hope it's important. The less we're seen together, the better.
Oh, you bet it's important. Someone poisoned Chertan, the Cuman's commander.
All right, that is bad. Damn it! You're not involved in this, are you?
No. But I have to find the murderer. Kat said he won't set off for Sedlitz until it's cleared up.
That old sod. He's never gonna get off that lazy arse of his.
Alright, change the subject. Anyway, let's do the luring thing. I've got to get to Musa's tent. It's all part of the same investigation.
So you'll lure the guard away from Musa's tent? I scratched your back.
All right, what can I do with you? I'll try to lure him to the bathhouse. But then we're quits, right? I hope he won't stink at least.
Alright, what are you doing there? I thought it looked like a picture of a dragon. It was actually pretty good. Hello, wench. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I guess, because she's actually walking in real time, I've just got to wait for her up by the tent.
I'm at your service, sir.
Alright, she's finally arrived. It did take her a while to get up here. Anyway, now we dealt with the foot fetisher. And Catherine, use her feminine wiles on this guard. I don't know if I should hide. I don't know. I don't want to be caught sneaking around either. He might get suspicious.
What are you standing around here for?
I'm on guard.
My word! What are you guarding?
That's
Oh, good lord. You must be very important to get a task like that, eh?
I reckon. This is child's play for me. You should see me in battle.
Ooh, I'm sure I'd be terrified.
Oh, she's good. She's good.
You have nothing to fear, dearie. I protect you.
How gallant. Oh, you ought to be rewarded for that. Wouldn't you like me to give you a nice bath?
Well, I can't deny I've been standing here for quite a while. Stink like a pig's ass.
Oh no, that's your manly fragrance. Oh, it's irresistible. Shall we go then?
All right. It's not like
There we go. It worked. Well done, Catherine. I'm just gonna make like a bush. I don't know. That's not the phrase, is it? There we go. Perfect timing. Thank you, Catherine. Right, Musa. Where'd you go, man? There you are. We need to talk.
Henry? What are you doing here? Grozov said...
Nah, to hell with Grozov. Katz believes you didn't do it. We have to clear your name somehow.
I truly appreciate that. But I am not sure that is possible. Tinja sireye, mene mene sireye.
What?
It is a proverb from my country. It means the road to truth has many twists and turns.
Well, we'll straighten them all out. Don't worry. But I'm gonna need your help.
Okay, what happened when you brought Chertan? When you brought him? What do you mean you brought him?
What happened when you brought Chertan to the infirmary?
Oh, yeah,
I
okay.
already told you everything. We laid him on the table. Crow went his own way, and I started cleaning Chertan's wounds. Then I gave him some wine to drink, and he suddenly began to shake and vomit blood. Soon after, he was dead.
And what happened next?
Then the noble lord of Borumlaka arrived and started to go mad.
Okay, so he sort of turned up expecting this to have happened. But Chertan, did he say anything before he died?
Did Chertan say anything before he died?
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as good as I thought. He was coughing so much that I could not understand anything.
Okay, what about the wine?
What about that wine? Could I take a look at it?
Lord Grozav poured it away in anger before you arrived, so that I could not poison anyone else, he said.
He poured it away? When it could have helped us? The wine was evidence.
Evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink, even vinegar. It smelt and looked the same, as always. Except perhaps it was a little more cloudy.
There you go. That's it. Cloudy wine. Well, we know it was poisoned already. That's not really helping us. Where did you get it from?
Where was the wine from, actually?
A bathhouse maid brought it to me along with my clean laundry. A very pretty girl. Black hair. Nicely built. Catherine. I think she's called.
Catherine.
Are you sure?
No.
Absolutely. But I doubt that she was mixed up in this. Chertan was not the first person I gave the wine to today.
Okay,
the
she's
wine
in the
must
clear.
have been poisoned here, in my infirmary.
So who was the guy he said that left just before?
All right. But what now? How will we find the murderer?
I have done some thinking about that. After all, what else can I do here? The best thing would be to investigate the poison. Every poison has different effects. One makes your hair fall out. Another turns your guts inside out. If we discover what poison was used on Chertan, we just have to find it, and the mystery is solved.
Okay, enough to search the camp. That's going to take ages, Henry.
How can we identify the poison, then?
That is not hard. I examine the dead body, I find the symptoms of the poison, and I compare them with known effects of poisons. That is, I would, if I could get out of here.
All right, we can get you out of here because the guard's gone.
And could I help you somehow? I may not be as learned as you, but I do know how much herb Paris to put in a potion to make someone fall asleep but not die.
Excellent, my friend. Maybe we can manage this together. The first thing to do is to go to Chertan's corpse and examine it thoroughly. Arms, legs, face. You must remember everything that looks strange to you. In the infirmary, you'll find a chest. Take from it my almanac of poisons and compare what you saw with the symptoms described there. You can read, I hope.
Aye, pretty well.
Excellent. The chest is locked. But I trust you will manage
Oh,
somehow.
no. Oh, this is going to be... could you give me a key? I'm not going to be able to unlock this bloody chest, am I? Where'd you get the
You
almanac?
have a whole book just about poisons.
I bought it on my way here, in Moravia. I have not yet had time to study it properly, but please, do not mention it to anyone. It would not look good for someone in my situation to have such a book. You surely understand.
Right. Examine Chertan's body and read the book.
Who do you suspect?
Who do you think killed Chertan?
I have no idea. But what I do know is that we will not get anywhere if we suspect everyone in the camp. Who do you think is the prime suspect at this moment?
Well, that's ridiculous. Groshav? You're a suspect, Stephen Crow, some spy. It could be anyone at this point.
Couldn't it have been just about anyone?
It might seem so at first glance, but not when you give it some thought. Most of the people in the camp respected Chertan. And besides, not everyone can get up to the powder store.
Interesting.
Well,
I think it must be someone from here. A stranger would have been noticed. What is more, most people are not allowed up to the powder store, and I would bet that it was one of us who was there at the time. And because it cannot be you, me, or Katz, that leaves Grosav, Stephen, and the 2 gods. Someone should question them all. Maybe their statements will give something away.
Got it.
Well, I don't have much time, but I'll try to talk to them.
I am very grateful, my friend.
I can help them escape. I could.
What if we forgot about finding the murderer, and I just helped you escape? You'd be long gone before Grosav found out.
Thank you for the offer. But look at me. My appearance is a little conspicuous. There is nowhere for me to hide in this country. And even if I did get away by some miracle, they would punish you and cats instead of me. I cannot allow that.
He's a good man. Okay. Right. Gotta talk to people, find the blooming book, the Almanac of Poisons. This is awesome. God, Adelbert.
Was it you who found Chertan?
Aye. Me and my comrade there.
I need to ask you a couple of questions.
I don't know nothing. We didn't do nothing.
Very, very quick to deny, and I haven't even accused you. Were you really paying attention to your duty before the murder?
You really didn't see anything? You're standing there on the tower, and you don't hear a man getting murdered? That's a bit odd, isn't it?
Are you deaf? I told you we didn't notice nothing.
No, I believe you.
Didn't notice nothing.
But that only
Double
tells
negative.
me you weren't taking your guard duty as seriously as you claim you were.
Well, it's possible.
What's possible?
It's possible we dozed off for a while.
Oh, Christ. I knew it. You two were asleep up there.
No, we might have just shut one eye for a moment, but we wasn't sleeping. We'd have noticed if anything happened there. But before Chertan started yelling, it was all peace and quiet.
What did you do when you found Chertan?
It all happened so fast. Before we could come to our senses and decide what to do, Crow turned up.
Crow?
Aye. He heard the racket and came to see what was going on. And I'll tell you, when he saw Chertan, he went as pale as a ghost. But he snapped out of it quick and told us to wait for him to go and get cats. If it wasn't for him, Chertan would have bled to death there.
Interesting.
How did you find Chertan?
I don't remember too well. I remember we heard someone yelling. So we ran down to the ammunition store, and there he was on the ground.
As far as I know, there were 2 of you on guard duty on the tower. What's the other soldier like?
Him? God's teeth. He's the most annoying bloke I've ever met. Can't keep his mouth shut. A complete twat.
Anyone can be a bit of a twat sometimes.
But he out-twats them all. He never stops banging on about the most run-of-the-mill things. Like, he was living in a cave until now. I try to tell him I'm not fucking interested, but he doesn't take any notice. Between you and me, it's quite a relief that this business with Chertan shut him up for a while.
Alright, not sure that really helps me. I don't suppose I can go in there, can I? Sorry. Alright, one person spoken to. We've got a few more to go. I need to get in there. Oh, here we go. Right, where's this book of potions? Oh, is this the chest? It's an easy lockpick, thank God. Okay, we're going for it. Find the weak spot. Nice. Beautifully done. The Book of Poison. I wonder if I should take the rest of these books towards flexibility of the body. That's a skill book. I'm having that as well. Thank you. On Prague, Remedies for Fleas and Warts, the Travelogue of the So-Called Mandeville. I bet these are impressive books to read, but I'm sorry, I can't get through all of these in one day. It takes me ages to read anything. On the Adamites or Naked Worshippers. Alright, let's just go with the Book of Poison. Okay. Bird Poison, Dollmaker Potion, The Kiss of Death, Lullaby. Oh, I know about that one.
Right, I've learned something about poisons. Now I should examine Chertan's body.
Okay, this is good. I don't know quite how that's going to help me. Oh, it's 2 skill books. I can't read them now. It's going to waste too much time.
All right, here we go. Holy Mary, Mother of God, don't let me miss anything, and forgive me for what I'm doing to this unfortunate wretch.
Oh, Henry's a good soul, isn't he?
He looks a bit ruddy. But is that from the poison? Or was he just drunk?
That wasn't useful, was it? I mean, the colour of the vomit, will that not help?
I can't see anything strange here. No bruises or broken lips. No signs of poisoning.
No signs of poisoning? What the hell? We know he was poisoned.
Ah, what a stench. He coughed up some blood, all right. But he also threw his guts up. Ugh. There's no way I'm examining that.
What the hell? I don't understand, Henry. You're supposed to be being a bit more scientific about this. Examine the body, the arms and legs. Yeah, go on then. Arms and legs.
He looks horribly rigid and contorted. He must have died in awful spasms.
I'm not sure that helped me. Look at the hands. Look at his
Nothing
hands.
strange here except the stiffness and broken nails. Could he have dug his nails into the table when the spasms started?
Are you looking at his feet? They're not his hands. I think Henry's got confused.
Just to think about it. Completely rigid. Just like the arms. But, oh, Christ, what a stink! Ugh, he shat himself. God, that's rank. I'll examine some other part of him instead.
I don't know if we've learnt anything at all. Examine the body.
That's a nasty wound. I almost feel sorry for Chertan. But
3
why would
stabs
someone
in the
kill him
stomach.
the most heavily guarded part of the camp, instead of trying to lure him outside? Oh, his belly's hacked to ribbons. Who could have butchered him like that, for God's sake?
Henry, you're not really concluding anything. You're just asking more and more questions.
Almost everything is covered in blood. But there doesn't seem to have been much of a fight. These things can't tell me anything, unfortunately. That'll have to do. I've found out enough. He had
Have you?
spasms, as red as a poppy. But that could be from drinking, or lots of things. I mustn't forget anything. That's the main thing.
Mustn't forget anything. Okay, investigate the murder. Go back to Musa. Go back to Musa. It might help. Why is there red dye in here, in these buckets? Is that the wine? Alright. Let's go back to chat with Musa. I don't know if that's really helped us at all. Oh, wrong way. Hopefully the guard is still having a bath. Yes, he is. Okay, Musa, guess what? I found out nothing.
I read that book of yours, and I think I know now what Chertan was
Oh,
poisoned with.
really?
What do you mean, you think? Do you know or not?
Oh, God. Hang on a minute. I'll have another think. I've got to look at the book, haven't I?
Think fast.
Yeah. Okay, understood. So I've actually got to figure this out. Bane, particularly evil, causes certain death in small quantities, widespread, especially in Bohemian. Do not expect much benefit. When an unfortunate man who has swallowed this poison comes to you for advice, give glory to God. A miracle if they're still alive. So what do we get? Observe him, the blackness of the eyes, the dryness of the body, or the looseness of the muscles. So it's not this one. Looseness of the muscles. We want something that makes them stiff. The bird poison, I'm just skim reading here. Those who come in contact with it often feel a tingling and tension in their muscles. The condition can persist for days, giving the murderer the time he needs to escape. In such cases, it is enough to burn the feathers, and the poisoning will pass. The victim first stiffens and then soon dies. So the bird poison is on the table here. Unless a drink of seawater and crushed stone from the mountains of Monte Palidi which thou shalt find in the Italian land, be prepared in time. Okay. The doll maker. It soothes and relieves pain. If you rub even a few drops on the skin of a wounded man, you can cut him without causing him suffering. Many are hasty in their love rub their manhood with this potion too. Oh my god. So that it can become numb, and they may manage to please their wives. A fool who tastes even a sip will experience total numbness, intestines will become clogged, and he may lose his sight for a while. The stomach will eject this disgusting potion before it has time to have its pernicious effect, unless the body has already been weakened. Okay. The stomach will eject this disgusting potion. So he threw up. That's true. So it could be this doll maker potion. The kiss of death. First causes a stomachache. Maybe that's why he stabbed himself. It makes the skin red and blistered. Yes. The bowels painfully empty at both ends. Yes. The udders stiffen in spasm. And the nails break. There you go. We've got it. And then thou shalt know that death is certain. But before that thou mayest receive the poor man with a bezoar, and put under the tongue. In quick reaction, a mixture of hot milk, vinegar and garlic can also be used to cause the poison to be thrown up. Okay, it's the kiss of death. I think that's it. We've got all we need. It's done. I know what it is. Musa.
I know.
Kiss of death.
The potion is called Kiss of Death. It causes vomiting, cramps, boils, and rapid death.
This name means nothing to me. I suppose I did not get that far in the book, but if you think the symptoms are the same, I will believe you. Are you sure it was that poison? Were there not more in the book?
Yeah, there were.
Absolutely certain. The murderer couldn't have used anything else.
All right. I have no choice but to believe you. Now, we can only hope that the murderer has not had time to get rid of the evidence.
Better start searching fast, hadn't I? You said that the suspects are Grozav, Crow, and the 2 guards. This won't take long.
Wait a moment. There is something I must tell you.
Of course. Go on.
First, you should know that I am grateful for what you are doing. Were it not for your investigation, I probably would not be standing here. But I cannot stop thinking about how brilliantly you dealt with Mishek. Why would someone with your abilities want to enlist? I do not suspect you of Chertan's murder, of course. Do not worry. It is all strange, though. People have just been sitting around for months here. And all of a sudden you turn up, and everything is turned upside down.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Tell me the truth, my friend. Who are you? Really?
Oh, Musa, now I like you, but I don't know. Are you testing me?
I don't know what you're talking about. Is this some kind of loyalty test or something? But you think I'll suddenly say I'm a spy? Even if I was, I wouldn't be stupid enough to admit it.
I was just hoping you would trust me enough to tell me the truth. Who are you?
Can I trust Musa? I mean, he does seem like a nice guy, but he works for this camp. Although his loyalties may now be divided after they've accused him of murder. I'm not much a fan of Sigismund. Do I tell him the truth?
All right. I'll try to trust you. Maybe I'm not King Sigismund's most ardent supporter.
I knew it! I could tell straight away that you were cleverer than others in this camp.
You're pleased? Aren't you a courtier of his?
It was not my first choice. Or do you think I long to spend half my life in some dirty tent?
How did you come to be in Sigismund's court?
That is a long story. I once served Sultan Bayezid. Although the Osmans are not that welcoming to my people, the Sultan at the time received envoys from all over the world. So I was useful. But soon after, we found ourselves at war with Tumor and his Golden Horde. Luckily, that is, luckily for me, it was around then that Sigismund's messenger came to see the Sultan. And I managed to persuade the Sultan to send me to Hungary as a goodwill gesture. I am sure you understand that I did not want to wait for Timur's savages to cut my head off. But let us just say that King Sigismund did not show me the respect my position is worthy of. Instead of making me his counselor and physician, he sent me here.
Would you like to join us? Oh, we got another recruit. Come on, this would work.
Well, you could go elsewhere if you don't like it here. I know a few people who would value someone like you.
I am grateful to you, my friend. But I must refuse. I have had many experiences in life and come out of them alive. And do you know why? Because I am a total coward. And not just that, I am duly proud of it. I would be very happy to get away from here, and perhaps even return home, but only when I am sure I will survive the journey. So I think it will be best if we each go our own way.
You know nothing, I know nothing.
And this conversation never took place.
I'd better go and search the tents.
Good luck. I am depending on you.
Ah, Musa, I like him. Alright, investigate the murder. Search Stephen Crow's tent. On it. Hope the guard doesn't come back anytime soon. Search Musa's tent. Ooh. Oh. Really?
I wouldn't mind a piece of that.
These are valuable items, but I don't think that's going to help me examine the
For
potions.
pain, exhaustion, fever, all healing remedies.
Well, he's definitely a healer. I mean, that's the point, isn't it? Lockpick that.
Beautiful, but empty. No poison.
Tree ties on naught. Well, I can't touch that. Steal that. Steal that. No. I mean, I don't understand why I'm supposed to hunt, or search his tent. Examine the prayer rug.
There's nothing here. Musa's definitely not to blame.
Yeah, well, that was obvious, wasn't it? I don't know why we needed to do that. I suppose it makes sense, though, just to get, you know, that in my little investigation notebook. Search Groshav's tent. He's down here. Ah, we've got Stephen Crow. And then you, the tent of Adelbard and Radovan. I suppose those are the two idiots who were supposed to be on guard. I found my bed. I could do with a little sleep, to be honest. Right, let's just check around here. Which one of these? This the next tent? Oh, here we go.
Oak. And dry as a bone.
Not sure that helped at all.
The water smells of flowers of some kind. Like roses?
Roses? Hang on a second. The Book of Poison. Where are you? The Kiss of Death. What's it made from? Oak bark. Rose water. If you want to make this poison, take a new clay pot, put a handful of red copper, half a bottle of strong water, arsenic, oak bark and rose water inside, boil it all and test it with an iron nail. When the muddy mixture has completely coated the iron, you will know that you have cooked in... Interesting. Okay, so if we find a rusty nail, or something like that, I mean, that oak and rose water. This is a huge. Examine the nails.
Nails? Is Crow planning on building a cottage instead
No,
of a
we
town?
know who it was.
They're
It's
covered in
Crow.
some kind of dirt. Hold on. Nails, rose water, oak bark. They're all used to brew Kiss of Death.
Yes, it's Crow. We've got him. I'll just to rule out the others, I will do some more examination.
I doubt that pair of drunks could have killed Chertan even if they wanted to.
Yeah, they wouldn't have. These guys are totally innocent. We'll leave them alone. Fine, I know who it was. It's done. Search Groshav. Maybe I should anyway, just for good measure. Search the tent available, but I don't really need to. I think I should just go to M and get this done. I have all the answers I need.
My respect.
Be nice just to save this man's life. He seems like such a nice guy. Okay. Guess what, cats? This cat's got the cream.
Right. I found out all I could. I reckon I'm as ready for the trial as I'll ever be.
My word, you're bristling with confidence. We still have some time, so calm down, or you'll give yourself a fit. In the meantime, I'll go and get everything ready.
I think you hate it when people tell you to calm
Well
down.
then, gentlemen. I understood from your letter roughly what happened, and I trust we can settle the matter quickly and quietly. But before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in you, but you don't seem to be up to the task.
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into a proper military camp. Everything here is as it should be.
Only your soldiers seem to die from time to time, eh?
There are always problems, but as you can see, I can deal with them. We caught Musa of Mali in the act. You just need to pronounce judgment.
Okay, hold on. He's innocent.
Musa
This is
is innocent.
ridiculous.
Christ, Henry, be quiet.
And who might you be?
That is Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers. He just doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut.
Let him speak then. I'm sure he has something very important to tell us.
Yeah, I do.
Tell me, lad, why is Musa innocent, in
let's
your
go.
opinion?
Let's go. He was with us at the time of the stabbing. He didn't have anything to poison Chertan with. Murder is not in his character. Well, that's... Yeah, he had no reason. Okay, he was with us.
But that's simple, sir. Musa was with me and Commander Katz at the time when Chertan was stabbed.
That doesn't prove anything.
Do you think I stabbed him? From afar?
Musa of Mali will remain silent until I personally ask him a question.
Katz and the boy were drunk. Musa could easily have disappeared for a while. Nobody would have noticed him in the dark anyway.
I find that hard to believe. But if it wasn't Musa, who did kill Chertan?
Well, it was Crow. I know it.
Chertan was killed by our corporal, Stephen, known as Crow.
What? Me? Fucking
Yeah.
hell, Henry.
Crow? That one with the mustache?
That's right, sir. He's Katz's right-hand man. I bet they're both mixed up in it.
Nobody asked for your opinion, but I am eager to hear yours, lad. And start at the beginning. What happened that night by the powder store, by your reckoning?
Well, yeah, maybe I should have learned a bit more about this. Chertan caught Crow stealing powder. Crow went to kill Chertan. Yeah.
Crow tried to break into the store to steal powder, but Chertan caught him in the act. A fight broke out, and that's how it ended.
What nonsense! Where's your proof?
Powder scattered all over the storeroom. Yeah, but that's true.
There was powder scattered all over the storeroom floor. Crow scattered the powder, but then he had to flee.
Anyone could have done that. Is that the best you can do?
Nope,
Stop
I got more.
all this shouting!
I've got more.
Listening to peasants like you two is painful, so keep it short and to the point. What happened next? You carried Chertan to the infirmary? Isn't that right, Sir Musa?
Yes, sir. There, I gave him wine to drink, and I prepared to stitch his wounds, but he died before I could.
It seems someone poisoned the poor fella.
Here we go. Crow slipped the poison on the way to the hospital.
Crow definitely poisoned the wine. Maybe Musa turned his back, and at that moment, he poured it into the goblet.
What do you think of that, Sir Musa?
It is not impossible. I had to go and get clean bandages and water to wash the wounds.
You're not going to take this seriously, are you? Ha! Even if that happened to be true, where would I have got the poison?
You brewed a potion called Kiss of Death.
You brewed it yourself. I found rosewater, nails, and oak bark in your tent. Stuff used to brew a poison called Kiss of Death. And that's exactly what was used to kill Chertan, sir.
You fucker! I don't have any of those things!
That's enough! I've heard all I need to know. Cats, I hereby convict that corporal of yours for murder.
What?
Zagrosov, have a gallows erected.
Leave me alone!
Don't make this harder than it need be. We could have you tortured, too.
You whoresons! Just try and catch me!
Oh god, here we go. Honestly, I kind of
Well,
hoping
Lord
that he would have
Stieberich,
admitted it.
I'd say we've cleared everything up.
True. Get rid of the body outside the camp. He doesn't deserve to be buried with soldiers who fell for the king. And I apologize to you, Sir Musa, for all this unpleasantness.
My head will remain on my shoulders. That is the main thing.
You needn't have been afraid of that. Your sort get hanged. It's a waste of a blade.
Oh, get
I
rid of
wouldn't
this
laugh
guy.
so much if I were you. You aren't up to running the camp. Under these circumstances, I can't let you remain here unsupervised.
What? I didn't do anything.
Exactly. And look where your inaction brought us. I will take command for the moment.
You can't do that.
Indeed, I can. And much more besides. I will live in the royal tent. I'm sure cats will be happy to leave it to me.
It's all yours. We won't be staying much longer anyway, will we, Henry?
As you wish. Oh, very Princess Bride.
As you command, sir.
Then I do command, soldier. Go and pack.
Have I got time to stop by the baths? There's something I need to sort out there.
All right, but hurry. I don't intend to make the journey in the dark just because you want to dip your wick one last time.
I've got this horrible... Alright, apart from that line, I've got a horrible feeling that Crow didn't actually do it, based on his...
Everything all right,
like,
Sir
his
Stieber?
reaction.
You robbed that dead man!
No, I haven't robbed him yet. There's a strange message. Oh, look at that.
Rob the dead?
I need to read
I
it.
won't let you get away with robbing the
I
dead.
haven't even touched him.
All right, I'll pay.
Now, let's have a...
Take a look then.
Yeah, right. All right. But I don't want to see...
Yeah, what did I lose? What did I lose? Some Grosjean and cuirass with folds, whatever.
What's wrong with you?
I want to read
Rob
this.
the dead.
You robbed that dead man!
Yeah, I did. Shush, I want to read what it says. A strange message. Strange message. Feathered friend. The folk who live in the boot are restless. Oh,
here you
God damn
are.
it.
I won't let you get away with robbing the dead.
All right,
Now
Alright, have
I'll
some more
take...
have a
money.
look then.
In that case...
Shut up. Just leave me alone. Oh, he took the strange message. Did any of you get a chance to see that?
We're done here, right? So clear off.
Yeah, we're done here. Just F off. What an idiot. Was onto something there.
All right, Sir Stieber.
I've got this horrible feeling that oh, Crow didn't do it now, and maybe it was planted. That poison was planted in his tent. Well, to be honest, it doesn't really matter that much. Down to Catherine to confess my sins. You all right? You seem to be. You seem to have a horse on you. Jesus, that looks painful. Ooh.
Finish, man.
Okay, Catherine, good news. I'm an idiot. Don't you regret that Mandalina is dead? Who was Mandalina? I've forgotten that. Doesn't really matter. Oh, she
I'd
could
like
teach
to
me
learn
stuff.
if you...
What would you like?
Thievery. Oh, yeah, that would help.
You know how to get your hands on some interesting...
Do you take me for...
I wouldn't dare.
If only you weren't... Listen up then, my disciple.
There we go. It's only an hour. I can deal with that. Perfect. Not done just yet.
It's happening. The Praggers are leaving for Sedlets.
At last, I won't have to wash the Cuman's asses anymore.
Tell Zizka everything,
It's in Cuman.
so they're ready for the ambush.
I will. But be careful once it all starts. I wouldn't want Dry Devil blowing your brains out by mistake.
Oh, and hello, ladies. Leave the camp with cats. Well, I guess that's pretty much it. But we're gonna get it's gonna be an action sequence, I think, because the cannon's gonna get stolen the very moment we do it. So I'm gonna save that and annoy you. God, you had your head buried there. I'm gonna annoy you by leaving it for the next episode because it sounds like it's all gonna kick off. Thank you for watching this one. I'll see you in the next part. At least we've rescued an innocent man and probably killed another one. Maybe. I'm still not sure if he actually did it. I'm going to have to look it up online and chastise myself if I got it wrong. Thanks for watching. All the best. Good night.